Hello my darlings, I hope you're all doing very well. In today's video I am doing another Tattoo Enthusiast Reacts to Tattoo TikToks. This is my favourite series to do, this is your favourite series to watch. So sit back, relax, get your snacks and your beverages, get something cozy to hug, and yeah, we'll get on with it. First of all, yes, hair change, I know. We've changed the hair again. My auburn hair kept fading. It was a bit of a ordeal. So it's now dark purple. You will not be able to see the purple in this lighting, unfortunately, because it looks black. It's not black. It's very much, you know, it's dark purple. But hey ho, what can you do when your lighting just doesn't work with you? Okay, are we ready? Yes, okay, fabulous.
I would just like to demystify the cult of famous male tattooers once and for all, because quite frankly I've seen one more photo today that's absolutely sent me over the edge and I'm done with the bullshit.
Okay.
So please allow me to break it down for you. You go onto a famous male tattooer's page, and I'm talking like in the tens or hundreds of thousands of followers, maybe they tattoo celebrities, whatever. Also, I've only ever seen men do this, so I'm not just generalizing like this is a specifically male problem. If you go onto their page and it's just full of photos and reels of like teeny weeny tattoos on very naked female bodies, normally either like very close-up shots of intimate areas or really unnecessarily wide-angle shots of very unclothed bodies where the tattoo is so tiny and so far away you can barely see it. Please know that that is that artist's way of saying, I can't draw. But they want to be famous, so what they are doing is using those very sexualized images of women's bodies in order to get likes and exposure and followers and therefore money. What they're really trying to do is be influencers, which is, if that's what you want to do with your life, then whatever, but don't call yourself tattoo artists, because quite frankly there is no skill or artistic ability involved in those tattoos. Any half-decent artist could do them. As a client, please don't be fooled by that. Just research your artist, go to someone who posts actual close-up photos of, you know, half-decent tattoos. Don't be mugged into overpaying like a famous male tattooer for a very basic tattoo, because they are not artists, they are influencers, and they are using women's bodies for content.
100%. That is such a good take. I have made a video, not so much recently, but last year or something, talking about, you know, male tattoo artists as a whole just being incredibly creepy and just focusing more on the client's body than the actual tattoos. It is, in my opinion, disgusting and gross. You are an artist. We're not meant to be focusing on the canvas. We're meant to be focusing on the art. Okay, so if a person's, you know, Instagram page is just full of half-naked people for no reason at all, you know, like if it's like a sternum tattoo, there's a bit of like under boob going on, that happens. You know, with a back piece, sometimes there is a little bit of a butt crack showing. That's all okay, but if it seems like it's more focusing on the person's body other than the art, it's a huge red flag to me personally. I would never, ever go to a tattoo artist that does something like that. It just creeps me out a little bit, I won't lie to you. And it kind of makes me think, well, if they're okay posting this kind of thing on social media, how are they in real life? You know, like, do they give off creepy vibes in real life? Holy hell. The coverage is insane. Oh, this makes me feel so untattooed, it's insane. Because I don't have much on my torso front area at all, right? And I now just feel incredibly ink naked, and their tattoos are freaking amazing. I love them so much. They look like they're very high quality and I love to see it. Yes.
So this is a laser that works on lasering tattoos, and I'm currently on a journey of trying to get rid of all the fucking tattoos on my body. So I'm gonna show you guys how I use this. So there's different settings, and this is the red laser, and this only works on black ink. This only works on black ink. All of my tattoos are black. I'm trying to get rid of these little stick and pokes that I gave myself like a year ago. I was going through something. So I have it on frequency 2, intensity 3 level. That's like one of the higher levels because the frequency works backwards for some reason. So like number 1 is the highest, which like makes no sense in my monkey brain. But let's try it. I'll show you guys. It hurts really bad. It literally feels like needles. Fucking Christ, dude. Oh my God. If you have a tattoo, and you can just buy this on Amazon, just look up like neat sell on Amazon. I've noticed small things. If you want like a tattoo removed, you can buy one. Try it. Let me know if it works for you. But fuck, it hurts, but it kind of feels good.
Okay. I can see something happening here, which I didn't think I would see. This is going to be a whole shift within the tattoo community. I'm not joking. You should not be able, right, first of all, tattoo yourself, and then to second of all, be able to remove it yourself. Like, what the actual hell? We are going to see so many people tattooing themselves, realising that they don't like it or it turned out like crap because they did it themselves, they're not a professional, and now you can get laser removal on Amazon. It's bad enough that you can buy the machines on Amazon, okay? Like, that in itself is problematic. But laser as well? No! Oh my God, seriously? This is not good. Like, do people not realise how dangerous like laser is? That's why you go to a professional to do this. They have like these big ass machines to remove tattoos, and it's like painful. If that gets infected, holy hell, you're doing so much damage to your skin when you get laser removal. You need it to be done by a professional. It's the same with tattoos. You have to go to a professional because they know everything that they need to know when it comes to hygiene and safety. You just buying something off of Amazon and just doing it in like your kitchen. We've got a new type of kitchen wizard going on right now. Screw the stick and poke in the kitchen and the tattoo machines in the kitchen. We're now doing laser removal in our kitchens. Like, oh my God. Really? Please, for the love of all that is holy, don't be removing your own tattoos. Oh, this is why you just don't tattoo yourself, because you're not going to get the results you want, and you either have to get it covered up or laser it off, preferably not in your freaking kitchen where you make your sandwiches. I'm losing the will. I hope I don't see more stuff like this. I hope this is a one-off, but this video has been viewed a lot. It's got 750k views. Okay. 750k people have seen this, and out of that many, there's probably been a few that have gone to Amazon to buy this thing. Me, when I got my forearm tattoo done. Tattoo artist, we're going to start with the wrist, but it's going to be really spicy. Me thinking it's not going to be that bad. Oh. There is something about a wrist tattoo. It stings. The way I always describe it is, imagine a very hot needle dragging over your skin. That's what it feels like. It feels hot and burning and scratchy. And I for what? For why? I think it's mainly because the skin in this area is so thin. It just does not feel good at all. But wrists, to me, are like a good placement to get a first tattoo. But if you found the wrist kind of painful and you haven't had any other tattoos, not all tattoos feel like that. Just so you know. Is that a belly button? Oh no. Oh. I mean, it looks cool, but fuck that. Oh, that is one thing you probably never catch me doing anytime soon anyway. I can just imagine how much that sucks, because like, even when you like poke your belly button and you get that weird tingly feeling, I'm sure some of you will know what I'm on about, hopefully. I don't know. Could you imagine like a tattoo machine and needle going all up in there, vibrating? Like, I would probably piss my pants. Like, I'm not joking. Like, fuck that. Oh, God, no. But it looks cool. Gloves. We love to see it. We do love to see it. Yes. There's many tattoo artists on TikTok that would not be doing gloves in this situation setting up. I'd love to see it. Clean. Yes. Okay, this is cool. Love. That's so cool. I mean, I don't understand the reference or anything like that. because I'm not cool. But this whole TikTok to me just restores my faith in tattoo artists, because if you've seen my, I don't know, Ariel De Jesus tattoo etiquette videos, there's 2 now in case you didn't know, you will know that there are artists out here on TikTok that don't take hygiene very seriously at all. But this person, just everything about it was fantastic to me.
Showing my Grandy. Her writing. I got tattooed on.
Look.
My arm.
What the hell? What are we doing here?
No, whose writing's that?
Oh, that's my writing.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, is that what you wanted that for?
Yeah.
I wondered what you wanted that
Isn't
for.
that cute?
How did
Bless
she do
your
it? Or
hearts.
how did they do it in my writing?
They tattooed it on. They copied your writing and then they put it on.
Oh my God! Oh, that because I always say
Isn't that cool?
It is
I
cool,
know.
even though I'm not a tattoo, but I don't mind that because I
Isn't
say
that
that all
nice?
the time.
I know.
That is so dang precious. That is so cute. That is so wholesome. I've really needed that for my soul today. You know, like, oh, just old people and grandparents are just so dang precious. And if you're close with your grandparents, or you have a relationship with your grandparents or whatever, can you please, next time you see them, just give them a little hug from me? Just because, oh, my nan. I wish I could have my nan's handwriting tattooed on me, because she was just the most amazing person, like the most unselfish person. She was so cute. Like, literally, she was just adorable. And, I miss her every day. So, yeah, hug your grandparents tight and get tattoos in honour of them.
What you guys think of these types of cover-ups to where this is a very blown out tattoo and this person's going back in?
This trend doesn't work. I'm going to show you guys proof. In the name of science, this artist, Anthony Fleming, decided to try it out on this tattoo right here. So he's going over the blown out areas with the blacking and then goes back in again and uses the flesh tone in like those blown out areas. It's a fresh tattoo. Of course it's going to look great. And then it's not so great. I really like that he was able to do this and his client was okay with it, because they were going to plan to do a cover up anyways. And it's nice when artists, you know, take the time and document it and also share it with the rest of us. I know the whole like sharing information thing is like debatable right now, but think about it. The more we share, the less shitty tattoos there will be out in the world. Because the more you know, the more you know.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to tip your artist. Okay, bye.
Absolutely. I always respect artists that are super transparent about how things heal, how they do things. That's a massive green flag to me, and it just screams, I'm not a scam artist. I'm not doing this just for your money. And I respect it so dang much. Like, one of my favourite artists is Luke Ashley, who did my palm tattoo, who is incredibly transparent about how his work heals. No matter, you know, if it heals good or it heals amazingly, because we all know palm tattoos are pretty tricky to heal. They don't last, you know, as long as a regular tattoo. I mean, it obviously depends on a person's job and how much they use their hands day to day and how their skin is. So every palm tattoo is going to be different, and Luke Ashley does not hide away from that. And it's good to see other artists being so freaking transparent and documenting stuff like this, so we don't all get caught up in the wow, that looks amazing snake oil, you know?
I'm Sammy
Oh,
G.
okay, right. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute this one, unfortunately, because they're using like a copyright music. They're using a song from the XX, which I love. Obviously, it'll get my video taken down. So we're gonna mute it, but I can read the, what do you call this? The, what do you call those things? Subtitles! I can read the subtitles and it says, hi, I'm Sammy, this is me before my neck tattoo. And as someone that has their neck tattoo, I feel like I'm going to relate to this a lot, so we're going to watch it. And I'm just going to have to tell you what's happening. Okay, so they're just saying, this, my name's Sammy G, this is me before my neck tattoo. 7 hours later, we've got all the cling film. That's exactly how I felt after my neck tattoo. It was not fun at all. I felt like I was wearing a neck brace because my whole neck was swollen. I had cling... Did I have cling film or did I have... No, I had second skin. I had second skin wrapped around my neck, which means I could barely move as it was, because even though second skin does have quite a bit of flexibility to it, it's not super flexible, you know? And I was kind of just moving around like this, you know. I think the day after I stayed at Tom's house, and this was before we lived together, and I just could barely move, and the whole of my neck was so swollen underneath my chin. It was not pretty, but let me tell you, I'm so glad that I did it in one go. I mean, I had some extra added on in another session. I had like a little bumblebee and some sparkles, but like that was barely anything. Like that was a walk in the park compared to this big beast. I think this took around about 7 hours as well. I think 7-8 hours, I don't remember, but oh, if you're planning on getting a neck tattoo, I highly recommend just doing it in one go, so you don't have to keep doing the whole like neck brace feeling over and over again. You know, just power it out, obviously, unless your pain tolerance gives up, which I totally understand because mine gave up after about 3 hours. So day 3 of getting a leg sleeve.
10 minutes in my car.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. I'm also just a teensy tiny hungover.
Oh no. Oh no.
And everything's sensitive right
no.
now. Since all we have left is the wings, Facundo's drawing up a skull to put on my kneecap right now. So we can
not the
make the
kneecap.
most of my money. I think that's one of my downfalls, is thinking that whenever I spend money, I have to utilize every penny of it, even if it means getting additional tattoos that I wasn't planning on before, because I can't waste money. I just refuse to do it. All right, the reveal of the tattoo. So if you notice a key difference, I did lotion last night. I'm learning from my mistakes, guys. He did print out a stencil for this skull, but he told me he's just gonna freehand it. Wait, that's kind of crazy. Wait, this is gonna hurt. I'm having some really bad nervous shits right now. It's either that or the day after drinking shits, but regardless, I need to strip out of my clothes and grip the wall because this one really fucking hurts. Little sneak peek of the progress. Oh, fuck, I just watched a really sad TikTok. And Facundo asked if it hurt, and I'm like, just my heart. Oh yeah, the skull's done. Now we're moving on to the most painful one.
I don't mind a dark tattoo, but that's dark.
Gentle taps, Facundo. Tap, 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 tap.
What is happening here?
Ooh, that's sexy. I love wings. I have a thing for wings. Okay, we're about to do the most painful part, which is the back of the leg.
Yeah, that's not fun.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
He's smiling while I'm in pain. We just finished. Done. All done. Fuck yeah. This has been the hardest 3 days of my life. But we finally made it, guys. Oh, damn. He got the professional lighting. As he should.
Oh,
and
wow,
here
okay.
is the final reveal. Oh my god. I actually can't believe it looks like this. Like, I'm looking at it right now while I'm doing this voice recording. And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't realize it looked like that. Wow. Thank you. I thank you, Facundo. For real. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I was honestly expecting like a huge leg sleeve done over 3 days, like a full-on pant situation. Do you know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting just like a little bit, but because that is like realism and there's a lot of like high detail in there, that kind of does make sense. But the knee situation, I still need to do my right knee. I had to figure that out. I had to look at my right thumb there, but no. Even though I've had my left one done, and when I got my left one done, I realised that it wasn't actually that bad. I mean, it wasn't nice, but I think I've left it too long. I should have done it within the space of a month or something, you know? But hey ho. Loney, I love her so much.
I was going to regret my tattoos when I get older. I'm 58 years old, and my question is this: how much older do I have to get, and when are you finally going to realize that's not true?
She is honestly so inspiring. Like, I love her so dang much. She's covered in tattoos. She still gets a lot of tattoos to this day, and she's just very inspiring, and it just makes me think like, fuck yeah, I don't care what I'm gonna look like when I'm a bit older. Like, tattoos are here for life, and I feel like when you get as covered as me, and maybe you, I don't know how many tattoos you've got, but I feel like once you have that many, you're pretty much in it for life. If that makes any sense, like, it's a part of you. It's not something you're gonna like regret when you get older, just because tattoos have been a part of you for quite a long time. So I feel like that's never gonna change, right? Maybe it will, but I mean, I've been getting tattooed for many, many years and I've not looked back. So I don't understand this whole regret situation. I mean, I know there is sometimes people that get 1 or 2 tattoos when they're younger and they don't get any more, and then they get hit their like 40s and 50s and 60s and they're just like, oh, I wish I never did this, and then they create a bad name for all of us. Oh, that does not look healthy. Oh no. What are you doing? That looks really unhealthy. Can you not, like, clean it in the bathroom? Like, what? I'm so confused because that just doesn't look well. Like, is it shading or is it because it needs a clean? Either way, it's a mess. I'm sorry. Clean your tattoos in the bathroom. You know, like a bit of water, you know, just a splash of water. Just a little bit. Just a little sprinkling of water would help a lot here, you know? Oh, gosh. Oh, blue. Okay. I mean, I'm still gonna be mean about this tattoo, but I like the idea of blue ink. That is freaking gorgeous. Okay, I won't lie, that is so dang pretty. But here comes the Karen of tattooing. That's gonna look like crap in a few years. I'm sorry, there is far too much fine detail on those fingers, on that hand. Your hands are the first to age. They get used so dang much, okay? And to have so much fine detail in that space, oh, that's not gonna be pretty, okay? Like, I mean, artistically, it looks amazing. It does look freaking amazing. It's just the canvas it's on. Show your hand and then your face. Okay. I had a feeling it would be a somewhat masculine presenting person. I won't lie. That being said, yes, with the nail extensions, I honestly think more masculine presenting people should do their nails more often because it's so freaking fun. So fun. Like, I get my nails done every 3 to 4 weeks and I sometimes design the nails myself on Photoshop because it's just something fun for me to do. And this time we've got like a checkerboard and, you know, like cherries, and it's very MySpace 2006/7, right? It's a bit of fun. It's just a fun way of expressing yourself other than tattoos. And with nail art and stuff like that, you can get rid of it, you know, like you can express yourself for a month because I was feeling kind of fun this month, but then next month I might switch it up to something super gothic. It's just a fun way of doing something artsy. And am I really talking about nail art? That was totally about the tattoo on this person's hand. But here I am talking about nails. So anyway.
As a tattoo artist, if you don't have the money for your tattoo, I'm okay with it. If you have a budget for your tattoo, I am completely okay with it. If you cannot afford your tattoo, I am completely okay with it. I will not get mad at you for the situation that you are in. I will never use your situation and your financial situation against you. With that being said, if you ever try to negotiate, budget, or lowball my prices, and I see you with a designer fucking shirt, hat, bag, pants, shoes, I don't give a fuck. If I see you wearing YSL, Saint Laurent, Gucci, Chanel, Coco, Balenciaga, Prada, I don't give a shit. If I see something name brand on you, and you're negotiating the price of my tattoos? Like, how are you gonna justify paying $200, $300, $400, $500 for a shirt? And not your tattoo, which is gonna be on you forever.
Okay, there's two minds I'm in right now because of this, right? First of all, I completely understand, right? You should not be haggling a tattoo ever. If a tattoo artist tells you a price of a tattoo, that is the price, okay? Listen to it. If you don't want to pay that much, leave. Don't waste their time. The majority of tattoo artists will be super understanding of people's budget. So say you have £300 and you want a sleeve, they'll probably say I can do the outline of a half sleeve for that, or like a quarter sleeve, and then you just have to do it in sessions, which is completely normal. A lot of people do tattoos like that. You know, we don't all have a lot of money sitting in the bank for tattoos, but to say someone is wearing like designer items and they say I can't afford this, or they're trying to haggle the price, again, you shouldn't be haggling the price. But sometimes people will buy things when they have a lot of money and they will keep those things, and then what if all of a sudden they don't have a lot of money for whatever reason, you know, medical bills, or, you know, freaking everything is so expensive right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you shouldn't be haggling, but as a tattoo artist, you should also not be judging, you know, the way your client looks, okay? And sometimes people that are dressed head to toe in designer do it because they're trying to project that they can afford things, and sometimes it's all fake stuff from like AliExpress. Oh, Oh. Oh, that was so satisfying. Oh, oh yes. Oh, I love a stencil peel moment. Oh, look at that. The way it just sucks onto the skin like that. That was fantastic. That was so satisfying. Okay, I'm gonna react to one more for this video.
I just got this neck tattoo. It's not finished. It's supposed to go gradient down lower.
It's a choice.
And I'm having a whole entire...
What's wrong?
Oh. Whole entire identity crisis. Oh. Because it slightly, nobody else would ever probably notice but me, but it slightly alters the shape of my face.
I can't notice it.
It's not me. And y'all are probably like, well, what do you think you're gonna get? It's a bold tattoo. I drew it on, painted it on so many times. But the difference is, when I drew it on and colored it on, I would always, like, when you lift your head super far back, you can kind of see where your jawline is, like your throat. And I would always follow that. So it would always be below my jaw, not over.
Yes.
And I told her that, but it's okay. And that ever so slight difference of it being below my jaw instead of over my jaw made a world of difference. Because if it's on my actual face, like that's part of my cheek. My jaw does like this little motion here. You can't see it. It's rounded off. So I feel like my face is smothering into my neck.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm just having a hard time coming to terms with this, but this is my face now. Unless there's a solution I don't know about, please, if so, let me know in the comments. Then this is my new face. And I just need to rock it with confidence. So... working on that.
Oh. Okay, I feel like someone else has actually uploaded this video. So if I went onto this account, I'm so confused. Did someone else just rip someone else's video off? Hang on. Yeah, this is so weird because I can't find the original video, but some other accounts have just like uploaded it. This is so confusing. I feel like I've stumbled across a freaking conspiracy or something. I cannot find the original account anywhere. I'm so confused. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there is other videos, but not from the original account. Does that make sense? Like someone else has made an account, uploaded these videos, but then like the original account has gone. Anyway, let's just carry on with the other parts because I'm just like, I'm invested. I want to know what's happening here. But I mean, getting a neck tattoo is it's a shock to the system kind of thing because it's so different. It's not what you're used to seeing every day. So your body's a bit like, oh, what's that? That's new. I don't understand that. In comparison to say like your arms or your legs, because when you look in the mirror, you don't really concentrate much on your arms and your legs. Well, I don't anyway. It's normally your face or whatever. So when you all of a sudden see this blackness on your neck, you're like, whoa, oh, okay, that's different. But you do get used to it very, very quickly. But that is a very dark tattoo and it's a lot as well, and to have it not look the way you expected it to look that would make me upset as well, to be honest with you. Okay, let's see this part.
I've seen a lot of people asking this question, so I'm just addressing this specific comment to answer your questions. First of all, I did not expect this to blow up. I have nobody on this account. I have no views. I was just having a hard time. I was venting. I was probably gonna feel embarrassed about it in 2 minutes and delete it. It wasn't supposed to blow up, but now I feel really bad because I don't want any hate to come onto the artist. They did stencil it on. I even have a video of that. I can post it. They did stencil it on. I did approve it. I looked in the mirror and approved it. But I will say we were both so excited. She was so hype. I was hype. I looked in the mirror for like 2 seconds. I was like, yeah, let's go. But the thing with the stencil, the line, when you just draw the line on, because like I've said, I've drawn this on myself quite a few times, and I'll probably post those pictures as well, just so you guys can see what I mean by the difference, so you know I'm not going crazy. When you just draw the line, it's really hard to visualize what it's all going to look like until it's colored in.
True.
It's such a minute difference. It's so small, like such a small variation, and it's just hard to visualize it until it's done. And it's a major tattoo. I should have been analyzing the crap out of this. I should have colored it in, visualized it, made sure I was like 100% sure. And it was just a lapse of judgment. But I don't want any of that to fall into the artist. That's not the artist's problem. I'm the one who had the vision. They had their vision. I had mine. I did send reference pictures. I was very specific about the placement. But at the end of the day, I said yes to the line. So they don't deserve any hate. They haven't really been getting a lot of hate, I don't think. I really hope not. Oh. But the problem was just me coming to terms with how it does shape my face different, and it does. My face does look different. It is higher than I'm used to, but the swelling is making a big difference. This is about how I looked when I had my wisdom teeth removed. So the swelling is making a big difference. It'll probably go down like everybody's saying, and I'll like it. So I'm going to let it heal, see how I feel about it there before I make any judgment calls about how I want to move forward or how we're going to adjust it, if we adjust it. I mean, they're being so cooperative anyways. They have a free touch-up already kind of in the works. They're working with me. We're already planned to go back to kind of finish this out. A lot of you guys are saying it looks like a beard. Rude. but I see what you're saying, but that's just because it's not done. It's not finished, so it's hard to judge it in its current state. But anyways, I'm going to try to read through these comments. There's so many. And address some of your questions. But I just really wanted to hit this one because they shouldn't have any hate.
Okay, well that was super interesting. But yes, swelling is very much a thing when you get your neck tattooed. Like I was saying earlier, my neck face swelled up quite a bit when I got mine, just because like this area is so tender and like the skin is so thin around this area, and you've got like a lot of like lymph nodes, and I don't know, it just swells up, okay? And like I was saying, it's such a big contrast, you know, to go from something that isn't there to something that is there. There is one more on this account that's uploaded this video from the person I cannot find the account of. Does that make any sense? Like the person that's making these TikToks, I don't know. Anyway, there is one more, so we'll watch that.
I'm just showing this to demonstrate what I was talking about, but the artist is not at fault.
Okay.
I want to say that a million times over. They stenciled it on. I approved. This is just me showing where my perspective was.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, obviously with tattoo ink, it's a lot more harsher than, say, I don't know what this person used beforehand. I'm going to just say eyeshadow. The difference is insane when it comes to like the contrast and the saturation. So that is going to be a huge difference. I can see it, to be honest, I would say it's probably just a little bit higher, just a teeny little bit. But I think once everything's settled and all of that, it will look the way they wanted it to look. If anyone has any information about this, then please comment down below, because I'm stumped. I'm so confused as to where the original account is, and hopefully the person that posted all of this is okay, and I'm sure by now this tattoo has healed and all of that, because I think I was tagged in these quite a while ago, so who knows. It's all a mystery. Wow, I think I've been shouting. Those headphones are so noise cancelling, it's insane, even though I had it on just one ear. Anyway, my darlings, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me for a little while. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you to everyone that does tag me in tattoo TikToks. Without you, this series would not be possible, so I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And until my next video, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.